Come one, come all to the 3D platformer that puts you in the shoes of an adorable fox named Lucky. This little guy is on a quest to save the Book of Ages from a group of crazy cats known as kitty litter. There are plenty of fun puzzles and level styles across 4 colorful worlds, so to help you get started on your adventure, here are 5 tips for Super Lucky's Tale. Tip number 1, collect those clovers. The main thing you're after in this game are 4-leaf clovers. In each of the worlds, there will be a handful of portals that unlock as you advance. Each of these portals take you to a different level, and each level has 4 clovers to collect. You'll get 1 clover for collecting every letter of the word lucky. You'll come across them in order as you move through the level, so if you skip a letter, you'll have to backtrack through the level to find the one you missed. You can pause the game to see which letters you've already collected. You'll earn another clover for collecting 300 coins. The big diamonds are worth 50, so you'll want to keep an eye out for those. Then there's a clover for solving a puzzle hidden somewhere throughout the level. And lastly, you'll be awarded a clover for completing the level. Once you collect this clover though, it will pull you out of the portal, so don't collect it until you're ready to leave. If you head back into a level to collect clovers you've missed, you'll need to collect the grayed out level completion clover again in order to exit the level and keep your newly collected clovers. In other words, you can't just pop in, snag a clover, then exit via the menu. It's also important to keep in mind that you'll need most of the clovers in the game to unlock the final boss, so you won't be able to skip too many. Tip number 2, check all the things. This is a quick tip. There's hidden goodies all over the place, so be sure to smack stuff, jump on top of things, and check all the little nooks and crannies. Some coins are invisible, and if you want to hit the 300 mark to earn that clover, you'll need all the gold you can get your paws on. Tip number 3, timing is everything. Throughout the levels, you'll find little stopwatches that initiate a timed coin collecting event. Some of these stopwatches will respawn if you fail, but many won't respawn until your next visit to the level, so make sure you're ready to move once you start the clock. Lucky's jump is also time sensitive, and it's really helpful to get familiar with how it works. For example, if you tap jump too quickly in succession for Lucky's double jump, you won't reach the optimal height. Or if you use Lucky's swipe attack, you can extend the jump as well as airtime. This is especially useful when avoiding hazards like spikes. To stall even more, you can jump, use the swipe attack, and then jump again. Tip number 4, jump for joy and collectibles. Speaking of jumping, there are quite a few items hanging out on tiny, hard-to-reach platforms. Considering some of the camera angles, these can be tricky to reach, but if you use the double jump and swipe attack to maneuver mid-air, and if you keep an eye on where Lucky's shadow falls, you can guarantee a landing. By the way, Lucky's spin attack works like a block and increases his collection radius. It's an all-around useful move, so when in doubt, spin it out. Tip number 5, patience is a virtue. This game can get tricky. There are points where you'll likely fail over and over and over and over again. Instead of raging through, be patient. Take a breath and move a little slower. If you rage, you'll burn through your lives quick. If you burn through all of your lives, it'll boot you back to the beginning of the level, minus the clovers you've already collected for that level. So practicing patience is well worth it. If you want to stock up on lives for a tricky level or a boss fight, find a previous level that's easy for you to complete and that also has access to one of those adorable extra life tokens. Make a few runs through and you'll have plenty of extra lives in no time. The charm of Super Lucky's Tale will warm your heart and incite an "ah" from your mouth. The cute characters and colorful, bubbly worlds are full of fun and frustration. The puzzle solving and clover collecting are reminiscent of the 90s 3D platforms and will scratch the itch of any completionist. So here's hoping all those clovers will bring you the luck you need to save the day.